Kick pass. Dunk it.
What?
Funk it. Sure. Serve it. Here. Work it. Switch. Jocular. We're about to get jocular.
Welcome to Jocular, the show where three best buds gossip about women's sports. I'm Katie Kershaw, she her. Hey, Dan Tran, she her. Hey, we are Fight Masters, they them. That's Harry, that's Charlie, and our bodies keep the score.
Oh my God, we can.
What's up?
Did you see? Okay.
What?
Yes. I know what you're talking about because I sent it, and then we found out some even more fun things.
Yeah. What?
Go ahead.
Okay, we did see that in the Women's Lacrosse League. Is that what it's called? The WLL? Okay. They had their tournament, and a coach straight up tackled a player, and it's because
Of the opposing team!
Of the opposing team. Literally in the middle of the game, walked off the sidelines and tackled a player because that player was bonking her player on the head. Truly bonking him on the head.
It
on
looked
the lacrosse stick, which fucking hurts.
It looked like the coach thought things were going to escalate. That was my gut reaction. Is that player had gotten out of control, had hit that player on the head with the stick. The women's lacrosse has no fucking protection.
No.
Because of misogyny.
Oh. I got a 15-minute massage.
I need my knee massage. Okay, when I sent you guys that video, I didn't realize that we had gotten to interview those two players that were at that tournament. Mm-hmm. So you're about to listen to that interview with Allie Kennedy and Taylor Moreno. It is fantastic. They were so charming, and they might be in love.
Listen to find out. And we're back with a very special couple of guests. Mm-hmm. Emphasis on couple. Didn't practice that. So that was just off.
That was improvised.
That was improvised. I don't feel great about it.
No.
Our very first guest is Allie Kennedy, a professional women's lacrosse standout in the WLL, the Women's Lacrosse League, and a U.S. national team member, a decorated gold medalist. She is currently playing for the Maryland Charm. And with her today is her girlfriend, Taylor Moreno. Also professional women's lacrosse goalkeeper, competing in the WLL and with the U.S. national team. Okay, our country's greatest athletes. And is a very accomplished goalkeeper currently playing for the California Palms. Please give it up for Allie and Taylor.
Allie Taylor! And just so
Thank you,
we're
guys.
cheering for the fact that you all are girlfriends. We weren't cheering for either of you more. We were.
No, you were cheering for Taylor. That's what I got. You cheered for Taylor.
Allie, I knew you would think that. And that's why
I promise.
I promise it was just for the girlfriends part.
Okay.
Before we get started, can you guys say your own names and your own pronouns?
Yes. Hi, Allie Kennedy, she, her.
Thank you.
Hi, Taylor Moreno, she, her.
Awesome.
Okay, great. We should also introduce ourselves.
Fine. ER Fight Master, they, them.
Tien Tran, she, her.
Katie Kershaw, she, her.
Yes, and we're stoked to have
I'm
you.
so excited. Because we have been told that you have your own heated rivalry-esque love story.
And we want to hear it.
We want to hear it because we were looking at your Instagrams today, and Allie, one of your posts was all the things she said.
All the things she said.
Running through my head, running through my head.
And it's all we can see.
It's all we can see. Also, did you watch it?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Life
Like
changing.
binge with a capital B. Blew through the whole thing. Maybe went through it twice just because we were pumped to show one of our friends. We were like, you haven't
Spread
seen
the
it,
good
you have
word
to watch
about it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Good.
Okay, watching it twice and sharing with a friend is exactly the correct way to watch it. Yeah, do you feel like it was a accurate representation of your sports world experience?
Of ours personally, I mean, I don't know of anyone who had a 9-year-long situationship. So that's pretty
Drag
tough.
them.
And as lesbians, we literally could never. We were like, what, 3 months in, and then you moved in, Taylor, pretty much. So we were every sort
To
of
be fair,
stereotype ever.
we had like a 10-year head start though of being friends.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Start from the beginning. How
Yeah.
did you even like? How did you meet each other? You're saying 10 years. That makes me feel like you guys were in like preschool. Like, what's happening?
10 years might be an exaggeration, but it
I don't
was
think so. I
junior
think
year
it's
of high
about
school.
10 years.
I think you're probably
Okay,
right.
so junior year of high school.
Yes.
Junior year of high school.
Take us there.
Get
Did you
out.
meet in class?
We we are from New York, Long Island specifically, and we both made this like select lacrosse team. And when we were at whatever tournament or event we were competing for that team, we were kind of, and I don't want to say outcasts, we were also both straight at the time. So
Outcast in a way.
preface.
Outcast in a way.
Yeah.
Straight. So outcasted, but like we weren't really great at making friends. So like there was like cliques and people knew each other already. I think Taylor and I didn't know anyone else. So then we kind of gravitated towards each other. And like, I don't know, our families got along. We ended up finding out that like we both were the same number. We both grew up she grew up on Nassau Road. I grew up on Nassau Avenue. So we were like bonding over these like crazy coincidences that we share. So, and then she like was asking me like what my favorite candy is and was buying me Reese's, which is my favorite candy. And
Oh, such a straight
Again.
move.
straight, so straight.
Super.
I'm like, wow, this girl really likes being my friend.
Ah, I have a new very best friend.
Best of friends. And then
Yeah.
we kind of like, I don't know, through high school just stayed in touch. And then also another straight move of Taylor's that she played football.
Okay, love.
So still straight
Absolutely
playing
incredible.
football.
What?
Slay.
Wait, really quick.
I was the
Taylor, what position?
I was the kicker. So I played soccer for the high school, and we didn't have a kicker. Like the kid the year above me was graduating, and our football coaches jokingly around were like, "Oh, you should totally come try out for the football team and be our kicker." And I was like, "All right, fine. If you teach me how to properly kick a football, I'll show up." And then next thing you know, I was showing up to the football two-a-days the week before soccer tryouts, and that fall I played soccer and football.
That's
Oh
so
my
fucking
god, that's
gnarly.
so cool.
What year was this?
This was my senior year of high school.
2016?
But sorry,
Oh yeah, this was the
2016?
the fall of 2015.
was this a news story?
I bet
Yes.
we. Okay,
It was
I
lo-
remember
like
that.
lo-
I remember.
It was like local though. It was like New York news.
I feel like that made the circuit because I remember this
Yes,
story.
it sounds so familiar.
It sounds really fun. We get the Long Island. Time.
Listen
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
These queers have been on the internet for Long Island Times for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so cool. So when that internet like 2016 trend, you were like, I played soccer and football and lacrosse.
Yeah, what the
Yes.
hell?
That's amazing. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
So
Did you ever take it? I know sometimes we protect our kickers, but did you ever take a tackle?
No, so like they only had me take PATs. So I mean, in high school football, for the most part, it's like over the 50-yard line, fourth down, going for it. Behind the 50-yard line, they had our biggest kid punt it. And I never took a kickoff because obviously that was probably like number one spot that I was going to potentially get hurt. So they're like, you can kick the PATs and we'll try and save you for soccer so that you don't get hurt. So, but it was hilarious because I would go to
pretty
soccer
sick.
practice from 3 to 5 and then I'd stay after soccer and go to football practice from 5 to 7. It was a grind, but it was actually so much fun. I just go and
Did you
kick
have
footballs the whole
class?
time.
Yeah.
What?
Did you ever have homework?
Oh yeah, I had homework.
I feel like this is a very gay aside that we're doing. That
Yeah. And what about your schoolwork?
that we asked about the love story, but now we're getting into like
Yeah,
logistics.
sorry.
How you did you have you time turner? Like, like what are we doing?
Damn, our second J.K. Rowling reference of the day.
I know, not good.
And we don't like her. Oh, okay, sorry. We're back.
All right, we're back.
We're
So you
back.
kept in touch throughout high school.
Yes, her football team played my high school football team in playoffs.
Insane.
And
So hot.
That's
we
so
actually
hot.
have a picture. Oh, I need
It's
to pull it up
actually
because
atrocious, but it's
it
hilarious.
is. It's actually
Yeah.
infamous. It's insane. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this.
We'll send it.
And here you're just friends. You guys are just
Just friends.
Yes.
Look at that straight girl. She's so straight.
My girl Taylor's
Great
playing
girl.
football next week.
My BFF Taylor
So
is playing football for the
adorable.
men's team.
Yeah.
No, that's exactly what I told my friends.
Wow.
And then she
So
like
funny.
Holy cow.
she came to a house party after the game with me, and I'm like, oh my god, my friend Taylor's so cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my. Okay. Did you have any inkling at the time, like, or like?
You had to have, right?
No idea.
No.
Me, no. In high school, no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
High school, I was definitely my senior year was confused, but
Totally.
I took my freshman year as like my, okay, this is who I am. And that's where I became really, really comfortable with it. But yeah, at that point, I was super closeted.
Yeah. Oh
Wow.
my
Yeah.
god.
Totally understand. High school's hard. It's hard.
Oh, yeah.
It is. It is.
It's so hard.
It's also like when we're at that point in our careers too, like we were committed to a college. So it was like the last thing I want to do right now is like,
Totally.
I know this team, but when I get there, it's like, you know, trying to fit into another place. It's like, that's not a barrier I wanted to have added to it. So it was once I kind of like got to college and recognized the fact that my teammates were super welcoming of it. My grade and my class, they loved me for who I was. I was like, okay, this is a safe space for me to just be who I am. So yeah, but took Al just a teeny beany bit longer.
Oh,
Years.
That's okay.
Years and years.
That is okay. That is okay. Okay, so then did you go to rival lacrosse colleges?
Taylor went to the best college for lacrosse. So the 4 years we went to college, we like kept in touch here and there, and we went to national team tryouts together. And at one point we were roommates during that, but like, and Taylor was out and I was
my God.
dating boys. So nothing had happened. So like, and I also was not out or new at any point then. But then like, so our paths were like crossing in and out throughout our whole entire time in college. And we really didn't like keep in touch that well throughout college just because, you know, it's really hard. I had my own stuff going on. She had her own stuff going on. And then this is also crazy. So I went to Stony Brook University, which is in New York on Long Island. And Taylor went to UNC. And there was a rule where a public state college of New York could not go and compete or spend money in the state of North Carolina because they didn't have all gender bathrooms. So yeah, it was like conflicts going on, and then COVID happened. So then rules kind of went out the window, and games had to be like rescheduled and stuff like this. And they ended up needing someone to come play them. UNC, this is like the first game of the season, and our head coaches at the time were coaches of the U.S. team, so they called each other and were like, do you want to come play at UNC? And my head coach was like, yeah, let's do it. So on Valentine's Day of 2021, we played each other.
No.
Stop it.
And then I wish.
Not yet.
Okay. Sorry.
Sorry. We're back.
We're back.
No, it's okay. It's such a long story. Like it really is like a
doesn't
decade
matter.
It doesn't
story.
matter.
It's
We are.
Take your time.
Take your time, and also our fans are fully. We are all.
We're in it.
We're in it.
Yes.
Amazing. So we play each other Valentine's Day. We get our ass kicked pretty much. We lose. Not a surprise. Since we went and played North Carolina, the selection committee for the NCAA was like, oh, for playoffs, Stony Brook can go to North Carolina again. So they were the 1 seed, we were the 8th seed. So our roads were going to cross again. And this time, unfortunately, if we lost, my collegiate career was done, which ended up happening. Taylor ended my collegiate career. And we were friends.
Do you feel okay about that?
No, I was not okay with that. I felt so bad, but to be fair, I was. To be fair, I was
do
also.
not give her all We knew each other. We had this friendship. She just ended my career. She doesn't even give me a hug or is like, hey, Allie, I'm so sorry. Great career. Nothing. Literally walks away from me.
Taylor.
Awesome. Honestly, Taylor, incredible.
Okay. To be fair,
Really good for the script, but bad.
to be fair, Allie is one of those fiery competitors who like sees red when she steps on the field. So having beaten them, the last thing I wanted to do was like go up and be like, hey, like I'm so sorry, great game, to be like her, be like, no, go screw yourself. Like I hate you, be pissed. So I was neutral. I just walked away.
Neutral.
Yeah, it was like fight, freeze, or fawn. And you just chose freeze.
Yes.
Flight.
Yes.
Great.
So then, continuing on, because there's like 2 more years we have to get through. So then, okay, perfect. Taylor has another year of college. She did 6 years of college, sports, whatever. We're the same age, but I didn't have an extra year, so I became a graduate assistant for Stony Brook. So again, the NCAA was like, oh my God, Stony Brook, UNC, it's such a great game. Let's send Stony Brook to UNC again for the playoffs. So I see Taylor, she's now single when she wasn't single before in college. She's now single. I'm dating a man, a boy. But I'm coaching on the sideline. I'm coaching, and she's getting warmed up. And this was my first, like, why do I feel like I really want to be around her? Like, I want her attention. So she was getting warmed up, and I was, like, walking across the field, and I was, like trying to, like, be, like, cool and nonchalant. And then that summer, we played our first professional season together. And also, wait, I forgot this major point. Mid-season of her collegiate career, Taylor like FaceTimed me. We started keeping more in touch. I think it was probably because she was single. And my boyfriend at the time was like living with me, which like just like mistake number one.
Get out.
In my family home, in my childhood home, was living with me. Anyways.
Oh my God.
Horrible mistake. I know we live and we learn and we adjust and we don't judge. But
100%.
Yes,
100%.
no, we learned, we're living, we're open to it, and
yes. It put me where I needed to be. So she FaceTimed me, we're talking. He's in the background like looking a mess, and then he walks out of the room and she looks at me and she's like, are you gonna marry him? And I was like, no, I'm not. So that kind of like got the gears turning. And then when I saw her again, I was like, butterflies in the stomach, whatever. Then we played our first professional season together. Yeah, it's crazy. We played our first professional season together. And I saw that you guys had Madison Doucette on. She was a goalie.
Yes.
AU, yeah. So we were thrown into a situation where we were going to be together nonstop 4 weeks straight in a hotel. Writing's on the wall, babe. Like something's
You can
gonna
make your
go
own,
down.
like
Yeah, no, something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
that whole
All the things she said.
league could have had its own reality show.
Seriously.
I would
But-
watch.
Yeah, I would watch it.
1,000%. It took me 2 weeks. It took me 2 weeks to realize what the heck was going on inside.
Seeing each other every day straight for 2 weeks.
Oh my God.
That'll do it. That's nice. That's secure.
I know. And what really
In a
like,
hotel room.
oh, that's like down the hall, like, let's get coffee, let's do this, like hanging out. I'm like, this is what life could be like. Let's do it.
In 2 separate hotel rooms.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I wish, I could say we both found out that we loved each other and that was it, but there's more. There's always more.
Yeah.
So, I still am dating said boy from earlier. Taylor is in cahoots with a different girl in the league.
In code.
Yes. So, this is one of my favorite stories because now it's like our song. There's a song by Maggie Rogers. It's called what is the actual title of it, Taylor? Wherever You Go or something like that?
Yeah.
Wherever You Are, whatever it is. It's a great song.
I think it's Wherever You Are.
And she played it for me in the car. She's like, I think you'll really like this song. Before anything,
That's
any
where I
feelings were
am.
confessed.
It is.
And gay as hell. And I was like, I listened to the lyrics and I had the guts to look at her and be like, are you playing this on purpose? Is there a reason that you're playing this? And she goes, no, and completely shuts me down.
Straight move again. Love it.
Incredible.
So then we, sometimes the league did outings where on Sundays after everyone competes,
They say who's gay.
Yeah, they're like, here are some mixers and we're going to out all of you.
yes,
gay.
literally. And they put us on a pirate ship
Stop. Okay.
in the inner harbor of Baltimore. And it was like a booze cruise. And it was like a black hole because you just were on this boat being fed alcohol for an hour. And then it was just the girls in the league. So I had found where they were keeping the Captain Morgan, and I was like, me and a couple of the other girls were just stealing shots out of it. So I was like, okay, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. Taylor's sitting down next to me, and I'm like, I think I have feelings for you. And she goes, I know. I did it. I was like, this is my time. I'm just going to do it. And it was one of those times where it just
leaves
your body and you can't.
Yes.
I couldn't do anything about it. That's how I know it was the right thing to do.
No. You had some liquid courage and you were like, I'm going to say the thing.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm feeling great.
What did Taylor do?
Taylor goes, why couldn't you have told me this 3 months ago? But in a nice way. She was in a nice way because she was with someone else.
Oh, okay.
Wait, Taylor, why? Wait, why?
Were you with somebody?
You were with somebody. Okay.
You were in cahoots.
You were in cahoots.
I was in cahoots, and the whole mess of it all is that it's not like, you can go run off into the sunset. We're 2 weeks in, we have 5 more weeks of being around everybody, and you can end up on the same team as someone. If you're a captain, you're basically picking and choosing people. So it was not so much for the fact that I did not also have feelings for Allie. It was more so that it was just gonna be an absolute disaster. Disaster.
Oh my God.
Thinking with your head, not your heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking with both, because I'm also someone who, out of fault sometimes, is a people pleaser, and I don't want to hurt people's feelings, and it did come to bite me in the ass, so that's where that.
Hey, does this person still play in the league with you all?
No,
No.
thank goodness.
Okay.
Okay.
Woo! Okay.
Okay.
Thank God.
We're back. Okay. First of all, I'm absolutely obsessed with this story.
Of course.
And I feel like anyone who's ever played sports and is gay, this is the dream.
Yeah.
This is it's okay, go on.
Also to give Taylor a little bit, she is the nicest person I've ever met. We were also our friend group of, I guess, 5 of us. It was me, Taylor, a pair of sisters, and then the girl Taylor was talking to. So it would have been really messy and blown up even worse if So
Okay.
God, that's so awful.
You
Wait,
were- okay, the-
and just really quickly, so I can just for because I'm making the movie in my brain. How tall are you both?
I'm 5'7".
I knew it. I
5'5".
fucking knew it. 5'4".
Are you 5'5"? 5'5".
5'6".
5'3".
Yeah! Classic athlete height.
God, okay,
Classic couple height.
incredible.
I was watching videos of your highlights, and Taylor, that goal when you're like you run out of the fucking goal and then you go score on the other goal. I can't believe that's allowed. One, very cool. And Allie, your thighs are giving 5'3", but in that way that like they are the most powerful looking things I've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
So congratulations
Oh,
to
yeah,
both
thank
of you.
you.
Very cool athletic builds.
Okay, also for the movie, are you still friends with the sisters? Are the sisters team Allie and Taylor?
Unfortunately, they are not, and it's not like we're not friends with them because of the situation. They just played collegiately with the girl who Taylor was talking to, so their loyalty lied with her, which is fine.
Yeah, that'll do it.
It happens.
That'll do it. That'll do
Whatever,
it.
it happens.
That'll do it.
I understand, you know.
Yes.
She had to do
So-
what she had to, they had to do what they had to do.
Yes. So Taylor tells me, why couldn't you have told me this 3 months ago? I'm like, you're so right, but, you know, I didn't really know what the hell was going on.
Right.
So we get off the boat, we step onto solid ground, and it's like I got punched in the face with whatever I was drinking on the boat. Everyone's hammered. Everyone's hammered. We go to this bar, and the girl that she was talking to is like not the best drunk person. So she was like, she had to go. But Taylor, before she was forced to leave, tried to pull the like, oh, let's go to the bathroom. And I was
I
like,
did do that.
okay.
No, it's
Been there, done
been there.
that.
We all have.
Girl.
We've all been to the bathroom. That's
Listen, we've
sad.
all been to the bathroom, and there are no rules once you get off a boat.
No.
When you go from sea to land, you can do whatever.
No,
I
please.
agree.
Time law.
You got
Maritime
off
laws.
a pirate ship,
Yeah, you
baby.
can do whatever.
No,
you
yeah.
want. Taylor,
You
we support
survived.
you.
We got on the boat and it was daylight and we sat inside
Yes.
the boat for probably what felt like the entire ride and then got off and it was
Yep.
pitch black outside and next thing you know, as Ali said, it was
You
like
can do whatever you want.
Twilight Zone. It was
Nervy.
It was insane. So I was like,
Okay.
okay, let's go to the bathroom. Like, oh my God, this is it. This is the moment. And then one of the sisters was like, oh, I have to go to the bathroom too. Immediately, like, ruining it. So,
Bitch.
Get out!
Out.
Get
Yep.
out! Fucking fix yourself before you go there.
Yes. Use the men's. Jesus Christ. We're
delayed the timeline by like 3 weeks, but it all happens for a
Oh
reason.
my god.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
it's horrible.
out.
So Taylor is forced to leave because the girl she's talking to like had to go home. So like she left and I was on the dance floor of this bar. Like, here's the movie part. You want a movie part? Dance floor of the
Yes.
bar.
Yeah.
Just started hysterically crying. I'm hammered. I'm alone on a dance floor and I'm crying. And then one of the sisters comes up to me and is like, oh my God, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, like my boyfriend's just being an idiot. Like I had to blame it on him because I couldn't say anything. So I was drunk crying on a on a dance floor on a Sunday. It's a Sunday. Lights are on.
my
like
God.
it's not a good look.
Oh no.
Literally the Lord.
So
Oh
right.
god.
So that night happens. We see each other again, and like I keep like reaching out to Taylor to be like, "Do you want to get coffee?" And she's like, "Oh, sorry, I'm going to do something with so and so." So I was like, "You know what? I do not chase. I do not chase.
Yes.
I'm going to
you
stick
do
with
not.
myself, and if it's meant to be, it will be." So I
incredible.
literally was in my hotel room binging Love Island and just like ordering sushi and playing lacrosse and just being like, all right, like if it happens, it happens. Like just like kind of feeling bad for myself. So it ended up this is very important. It's the last day of the season.
Jesus Christ.
The very last day. Taylor had just won the entire thing too, by the way. So yep, she's like big
Wow.
dog. Yep. Number one.
Okay.
Wins it all. And it happens to be one of the sisters' birthdays on that day. And earlier in that day, Taylor and I went to Target and like got her little things to give to her that day. but it's in Taylor's hotel room. So
Oh, no.
we're in the courtyard of the hotel, all drinking and stuff like that. And Taylor looks at me and she's like, "Oh, do you want to go get the sister's gift?" And I was like, "Yes." Actually, I really want to get the sister's gift.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Yes,
Yes, I
yes.
do. I have to be
I'm
there.
like,
An emergency. We have
Yeah,
to
I
get that
have to
now.
get
So everything's cool and normal in the elevator. We get up, we go we're in Taylor's hotel room. She like is like looking around for the gift. I'm like kind of just like standing up against the wall by the door, and she just like turns towards me, makes the first move, lands a kiss, and like it seriously felt like so I don't know how to, it was like it was always going to happen. Like we knew exactly what to do. Like we've done it before. It was insane, and it was so insane and so good that when Taylor pulled away, tears running down her cheeks.
Such a baby. Yes, I know.
Oh my god.
I'm feeling overwhelmed.
It was
I
like
am
a relief of
overwhelmed.
like stress. Like I was like, this, as Allie said, like was supposed to happen. And I think I was like relieved that like my biggest fear was that us being friends for so long that like we were gonna ruin that. And I think that was the culmination of being like, no, like this was supposed to happen.
What the living
Wait,
it's
crap,
not gonna be
guys.
ruined.
I think this is our favorite, our best.
I mean, this is so raunchy.
I hope so.
This is amazing. Okay, so then.
So then, of course, there's a then because it doesn't end right then and
there is a
there.
then.
Has to be.
There is a then.
Okay.
So that happens. We share a kiss. Taylor cries. I'm like, oh my God. I know what I have to do. Like, I know my decisions going forward. Like, I have to break up with my boyfriend. Like, this is what I'm going to do. Blah, blah, blah.
Huh.
But we go back downstairs, and said person that Taylor was with was like still by her, around her, like not knowing what had just happened. And the girl was like, okay, like I'm ready to go upstairs. And for like a split second, Taylor was like gonna go. And I shot a look, like I was like, are you kidding me? Like I was like, really?
Yeah.
And then she sat back down. So I'm gonna end the suspense. She sat her ass back down. And then we went back up to, I think it was my room. And like in the elevator, as soon as the door closed, like we started making out again. And then like it
Yes.
opened for someone. And then like they left and then it closed and we started making out again. And then we got to my room and like we just made out for like hours.
Oh,
And then, I know. And then Taylor was like, okay, you need to figure yourself out. I need to figure myself out. And then she went back to her hotel room and then we spent the night apart.
Oh.
And then flash forward, like, I think we left the next day and I was like texting her, like, what the hell's gonna happen? Like, what is going on? I think 24 hours after that, I broke up with my boyfriend and I told
you
him
did.
why, not specifically
yes,
about
you
Taylor.
did.
No, that's good.
But I was like, I'm confused. I'm having conflicting thoughts, like all this stuff. And not that we need to ever, I don't want to make anyone dislike anyone, but right after I told him that, he went and outed me to every single person that we both knew.
He
Oh
can
my God.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah,
Sorry,
listen.
fuck him. That's terrible.
He's an enemy.
Okay.
He's an enemy of the pod.
Yes.
We will kill him on sight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And it was so funny too because he lived with me, and so he left that night when I broke up with him and had to come back. And me, my mom, and
get
my
his
dad were
fucking
helping him.
Xbox? What?
Like everything. And meanwhile, he lived 20 minutes away from me on Long Island as well. Like whatever. But
No.
we were lugging his stuff from my house to his truck, and I'm like carrying his stuff in garbage bags, and my dad's like, "You're one mean mother effer." And I was like, "Yeah, because I'm done. Like I am done." But like he said that in a good way. Like you're cold. Like you are cold
Yes,
for
I
doing
love
this.
that.
Love,
Yes.
love.
Get this little fucker out of here.
Out of my fucking
He's
house.
not in our home anymore.
Yeah.
You freeloading motherfucker.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Seriously.
On sight,
Wow, I
motherfucker.
hate him.
Yeah. You gonna get yours.
Yeah. So goodbye. So then I'm like, all right, Taylor, time for you to pull your weight. So we're hanging out, and she still hasn't cut it off. So I was like the side chick for about 2 to 3 weeks. She's like taking phone calls with this girl. I'm in the car. She's like, shh, shh. I'm being dramatic. It wasn't that bad, but like I was in the car. She was getting phone calls from her.
You were trying to do a graceful dismount. I will say this. I'll say as the taller,
Very graceful.
in every relationship, you're always trying to do a graceful dismount.
As the tall? Oh
That's what I'm gonna say.
God.
As the taller.
Oh, my Lord. Okay.
I don't know that is
Yeah.
to do
It really does. Of course, you
It
guys
was-
know
it was
that.
also,
You're both
like-
short.
It was also just another complicated situation too. It was just one of those things where it was like being abrupt, and it was gonna be a lose-lose regardless. It was like, okay, I just need to figure out the timing and to make it the least worst lose.
Yes.
You did a good job.
That's fair.
Did it take a little too long? 1,000%, but also I'm literally a pussy, so I was like, I'm trying not to
I understand.
Listen, mine's
piss too many people off.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
We're here now.
It took the way
You're
that it
trying to be kind.
Yeah.
You're not trying to hurt anybody.
1,000%.
Listen, we all understand.
There's only one villain in
1,000%.
this story,
and it's
Allie,
that
it's her
fucking
ex-
guy.
That's
It's the man. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So she
you
cut
took
things
care of
off,
your-
and
you
then-
took care of your respective.
Yep. Separate. Yeah. Respective. You know, relationships. She cut it off, and then I was like, because I am a lily patter. Like I have always been that kind of person. Like I went from one relationship to another, and then I was gonna do it again. So I was like, oh my god, like let's not get into a relationship right away. Even though I just fought for my life to get here, I'm like, let me just not get in a relationship right away. But it's okay because it took 2 months, and then I was like, okay, let's be girlfriends.
Yeah, we were I was living in DC at the time because I took a job there, and Allie actually had like pretty much taken a job leaving Long Island for the first time, like moving somewhere else to coach college lacrosse in Virginia. So we were 2 hours away from each other. And how many times did we do that drive? Probably every other day. I'd be like getting done at work at 9 o'clock, and I'd drive 2 hours to Charlottesville, Virginia, and be getting there at 11:30 midnight. And we'd probably be up all night, and then I'd have to wake up at, 6:30 to be back for sessions at 8 a.m. It was like actually brutal, but we did it for 2 months, and I'm like, why am I doing this? Hey, can I just come move down there with you?
Oh my god.
God. I'm obsessed.
Beautiful.
But
I love it.
Two pirates
so it all
who
worked
happened to
out.
play lacrosse, fall in love,
It moved to Ohio.
and that's how we're framing the story for the
Yes.
movie that we're writing.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
yes.
Wow, that's so,
There you go.
Okay. And so now you both live in Columbus. You're both badass
Yep.
lacrosse
Together for
players.
3 years. Yes.
Are your
yep.
families thrilled?
Beautiful.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So I think I took everyone by surprise. Excuse me. And like, because I remember when I broke up with my old boyfriend, like my family members were like, oh my goodness, what is your next boyfriend gonna look like? Because they only keep getting taller and handsomer. And I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a woman. Like, I have to tell you.
Amazing.
I was like,
Amazing.
but
Amazing.
I first told my mom, and she just like didn't see it coming. She was like totally supportive, and was like kind of sad that a 2-year relationship had just ended, and like didn't really see like maybe what I was going through at that time. Like she was kind of just like like so much change happening at once. And then it took me a bit to tell my dad, just because I was like, he was my coach my whole life. He's a pretty tough guy, Catholic Irishman. Like, dad was gonna be scary. So I told him over dinner, and we both hysterically cried, and he told me how much he loved me and that nothing is changed, and then now they love Taylor as my friend, but they love her even more as my partner. So
Oh.
Oh God, I think this is like a multi-part movie. I think
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
it's a limited series. I think this
Yeah.
is
Limited
a
series.
HBO limited series.
Yeah, which gets a season 2 because then we go
Then we-
professional.
yes.
And you're on opposite.
Well, I mean, we got to get back on the boat.
And we have
There
to
you
get back
go.
on the boat.
Gotta get back
We
on the
got
boat.
to we got to find those Spanish galleons. That's all I'm gonna say.
So amazing. Okay, so now, how does it work for your for being a part of the WLL? Like you are on both different teams. Like how does it all? Are you long distance at all for part of it? Like how does that work for you?
So initially when the WLL came out and released, obviously, themselves as a league, the only thing that we had was this championship series, which we both have upcoming now in like the next 2 weeks. And unfortunately, the timing of it was really difficult for college coaches to partake or be a part of a team because of the fact that the timing is pretty much smack at the beginning of their preseason, so right before their season starts. So unless you were a college coach that lived within the vicinity of the venue that we're playing at, you couldn't do it, basically. So last year was actually really hard for both of us because I was selected for the California Palms in the Champ Series. And Allie obviously could not partake in it, so I went by myself. And I think that was really hard because it was this new league. We're doing this pretty much for the first time. And obviously, like, as some of the top players in the league, like, we want to be a part of that. And so I think it was really, really hard for me to experience that and Allie not be a part of it because she is one of the best players in our league. And so I think this year we're really looking forward to the fact that not only do we get to participate at Champ Series together, granted on different teams, which the Palms were so close to getting Allie in the waiver draft. But I think it'll be really fun for us to now get to experience this league for the first time come this summer, because this summer will be the first time that we actually have like our seasons. So we won't have to do long distance for 2 weeks this Champ Series, but we'll be pretty much together unless we have games, if she has a game and I have a bye weekend or something like that. But we've started
And
to
you're
figure it out.
allowing your partner to have a bye weekend, Allie?
how dare she? I thought that phase was over.
I read that there's is this the championship series am I wrong, or did I read online that it was in Tokyo in 2026 this year? Did I make that up completely?
You're just
Nothing's
mixing.
in Japan. I made it up.
No, you're
Okay,
just
I'm mixing
mixing.
them.
Yeah,
Something is in Japan. There's a World Cup for international this summer in Japan.
Gotcha. Thank you.
And will you guys be participating in that?
Allie
be.
will, I will not.
Okay. Holy shit.
But you have to go too, because that's going to be a
yeah,
cool
just go to
trip.
Japan.
Yeah, come on.
I know. I'm already working on booking some clinics and stuff to pay for my ticket, because getting there and back is pretty crazy. But I told her I would go.
Okay.
We will each lend you $20. But there will be interest.
Honestly.
No, I think you guys should just come. You guys should just come to Tokyo.
Okay.
So sick. Okay, great.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Cool, nice,
Guys,
easy, quick
what
trip.
There you go.
freaking thrill.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, okay, we are coming to the end here. It's
Yeah.
been truly an absolute pleasure.
I haven't blushed like that in days.
I just am so excited. I'm just like so excited for the jock straps to like hear this story.
Oh, they're gonna freak.
They're gonna freak out. We do like to ask all of our guests this question, and it is: who would you like to be power slapped by? Mm-hmm. Now, are you familiar with power slapping? Have you heard us ask this before?
I have heard the question asked by you guys, yes.
Okay, so who would you like to be power slapped by?
Okay, so I had a few picks, but I narrowed it down to one. And
Responsible.
I'm hoping when she power slaps me that her greatness rubs off on me, and that is Asia Wilson.
That's a good one,
important.
Al. That's a good one.
Thank you.
Wow,
Thank
really
you.
good.
Incredible pick.
Very good.
Wow.
She,
slap from a
she had
power
to come up
straight.
with a good one.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, revenge for bye weekend. Okay,
Yeah, seriously.
Taylor, who would you like to be power slapped by?
I would have to say mine would be Alona Mar because I feel like she'd probably hit pretty damn hard, but also she's just such a phenomenal athlete, and it was amazing watching her run this past Summer Olympics with the rugby team. So that would be my pick.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I know you're like
And
really
she crushed
hardcore
on
athletes.
Dancing with the Stars.
She did.
Yeah. Yeah, you both picked people that would like slap you into space.
Yeah. And I,
Oh yeah.
and I
Yes.
think that is a really, I think you both chose people too that just reinforces your power coupleness.
Yeah.
Just two hardcore athletes that would slap you into space. Yeah.
Yeah, and no pressure, but like by the
Absolutely.
time you guys are really thinking about it, they will have figured out a way for you to have biological children. And the athlete that you would create, it's going to be serious stuff. So you kind of owe us that. No pressure. No pressure, you owe us that.
No pressure.
No pressure, you owe us this.
Absolutely. And listen, you guys got to keep your eyes peeled. Me and Allie are trying to make a TikTok of the heated rivalry club scene when we show up the Champ Series in 2 weeks. We're recreating
Oh my
it.
God.
Oh, yeah.
So get ready.
Understood.
Get ready.
We will be sharing that.
We will be sharing
We will be
that.
sharing that.
Yeah.
And we will be rooting for you both.
Yes.
Can't
Yes.
wait to watch you play.
Yay, thank you
No,
guys.
thank you guys
This
so
was
much for having
awesome.
us. This was amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here. Wow. And we're
Back.
What's on that person's foot?
That's a toe.
Oh, that's a
That's a
no,
toe?
that's a callus.
From all of their practicing?
Yes,
Wait,
that's a corn right on the.
where?
Do you see it down in the middle?
That's a corn.
That's a corn.
That's a corn? That thing that
little
looks like
yellow
pus?
thing that looks like corn.
Ew, that's not like
We're
what
back
corn
from our
looks
nice interview
like.
that we just played, and I'd like to play a little new game where I play you a clip from toe wrestling.
This has got to be on so many porn
And remember to
sites.
describe what you're
A million.
We're looking at 2 feet. They are interlocked, big toe to big toe. This is a nightmare. There is.
Oh my God.
It's two white women in yoga pants.
Why are their feet like,
Ow.
what happened?
It looks
They unlinked,
so
they,
painful.
So what they have to do is just try to get the other person's foot to touch the little wall. Ugh. And she has to bend over and put their toes together.
Oh.
Well,
Oh, wow. That's a corn. That's what you're saying.
Yes, that's
Yes, that's a corn.
That is
See
a
that
corn.
now, yeah.
Oh,
okay.
she's breaking out.
Oh,
No, get back over.
you know what? I feel like
Wow.
the real trick here feels like it would be your groin. That would be the thing that's
think-
taking on a lot of this pressure.
Oh, she's crying.
Is she crying?
Oh, she's
laughing.
crying. She's crying.
Yeah, she better not be
How many
crying.
rounds?
There's no crying in Toe Squad.
Did you wash your toes before this? That one person's foot is dirty.
I don't.
Sorry.
It would depend on the kink.
Probably get a better grip with the dirt.
Yeah.
What?
No, he's
Get a
right.
better grip with,
With
the
the
dirt.
That creepy man is right.
I'm glad they're drinking.
They should be. Oh, that's a lot
God,
like
that
hair.
is a.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh, boy.
Oh, you lose regardless.
Yeah, nobody wins in
No,
toe
this so
wrestling.
this is on tape. You've lost.
Yeah, and stop.
Congratulations.
Oh, why does that person have something on their toe?
I think that's a tattoo.
He has a
Other
tattoo that
than
says the
he's-
beast.
Scary.
Oh damn!
Ew.
He got one of them. You know, them with the goatee that look like a pussy.
Stop.
Stop.
Y'all
No. That can't be true.
y'all know what I'm talking about.
No.
Wow, they're just like shuffling. It's hard to tell who's losing and who's winning.
Again, everyone's
Hey.
lost.
Again, everyone's lost.
Oh, jeez, oh, Pete.
Oh, and he shaves does he shave his armpit
He
hair?
also makes strong arms.
Well, he's bald and he's got a.
He does shave his armpit hair.
Yeah, he does.
He might shave everything but his
like-
pussy. I mean, but his goatee that looks like one.
No eyebrows either. Anyway, that's our new segment. Watch a little toe wrestling. I hope everyone enjoyed that. Sorry to
boy.
our audio listeners.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry to our audio listeners, but you can watch us at Patreon for free, right?
It's free on it's free on YouTube, free on Patreon, free on Spotify.
Yep.
Yep. Okay,
Yep.
bye.
What an incredible,
What an incredible
episode
What an incredible episode.
of Jocular.
Another one in the bank.
Get jocular.